know who it is. It's your boy Gamer Boy Kobe, and welcome back to Biomutant. Guys, I hate to say this could be the last video because we are getting to the end of the game. I hate to see it go. I would definitely miss playing this game, but guys, it's been a fun ride with you all, and I do apologize.
Worth going outside
about the
just
last
to see the
video
night sky.
and my commentary being so soft. I was trying to fix the echo effect with my mic, and I ended up turning the mic a little bit too far down. But before we start this video, I do want to show you two side quests that I put together. One side quest is for the goat, and there's a fun drinking game at the end of that, and the second one is it takes a village, basically where we're helping to rebuild this village. But without further ado, let's get into it right after this battle.
Bullets everywhere.
Oh yeah, y'all skating on ice now.
Sharp steel.
Okay, it's convenient when it's hand-on-hand combat. Things are dangerous in the breeze. Oh wow. Whew. That is one way to start off a video, but without further ado,
Don't get too attached to the vegetation out here.
Let's
It's
get into
someone's lunch. Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. That's what they call the blight that's been haunting the land since the old world ended in the apocalypse around here. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. Wishes you goodbye. Good work, Captain. This is Hobbydunk, a homey little village. Ah, some wood scrap. Always happy to find that. The world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. A peak spot is a great place to stand if you want to see things for what they are. Fine time to be outside. Has no doubt you've earned the trust and support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good here. So thrilled the tribe war is over and the myriad triumph. You are a beacon for all legend time. Hopes to see you again soon. Is always willing to listen. You did good here. Hopes to see you again soon. Gulp says he'll bibble anything once, as long as it's drinkalicious, even rocket fuel. He once mixed up some tankers and drank that. It was a real lift-off. That leads him to the bottom of that particular bottle. Radium syrup. If only he could find a tanker truck to empty. He's not in a state to go looking, so he's counting on you to help. Go find him a tanker truck and bring back some of that precious radium syrup. Please. Thinks you're not the only one who... What were we talking about again? The Tree of Life still stands. Question is, for how long? Up, down, all around. This gutway has centuries of old waste. Could be danger around any corner down here. Flex those smart muscles and open the hatch. That should be enough glow juice for two. Check out all the islands when you can. Seems to them that the days are getting shorter as the world strides toward an end. With so much night, you need lanterns to be able to get anything done. Their friend Mito makes the best in the land. Find him if you want one. Believes he makes them out of paper and glowing bugs. Last forever. Mito is open for business around the clock, so no need to rush. It's probably easier to find him at night, though. He has so many lanterns, it would be hard to miss him. Bets Mito would give you a fair price. Gulp says he wants to take you with him on a super funny happy slide. Sharing is caring, and one drink for two is just right. Gulp says seeing your face is like seeing his own reflection at the bottom of a glass. It never gets old. He's been looking forward to a rendezvous, and it's on you to make it happen. There's even a chance the syrup is more intoxicating now from being aged in a radiated tanker. He's sure there are even more tanker trucks with radium syrup out there waiting to be emptied. Tells you that this time you can make it a double. Gulp says drinking shouldn't keep you from thinking. He wonders what's on your mind. Thinks you must be up to something vital to be wandering around in the dark. Thanks you for rising from your past to be a better person. Says you should take care. Gulp says drinking shouldn't keep you from thinking. He says you should take care. Gulp thanks you. Says a drink or two won't do any harm. He refuses to drink alone. You're his friend now. Gulp says he just can't get enough of that crunky syrup. It's so refreshing. Don't you agree? He really appreciated that you shared a drink with him. You took a risk and deserve a reward. So he intends to keep the promise he gave you when you first met. He's got a few things, you see, that no one else has. Claims to understand the alchemy of drinks. Lots to sample and savor. Gulp says he's heard a juicy rumor that you found an ark. He wonders what kind of drinks that might inspire. Figures that's inspiration enough for a whole raft of drinks. Hard to know what you do with an ark if the world survives, but maybe that's why it's still here, right? Says he's ready to toast your effort to keep the world juicy. It's drink-worthy either way. Wants to know if you might want a master blender along on your ark trip.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. The only one we'd want to get away quickly from here is darkness.
But you know you can't go on without me. Even if I'm bad company, I complete you.
I think we can finally agree on something. It is better to be alone than in bad company. But best of all is being good company yourself.
Cannot believe you chose him to go along. Says he's going to come up with a glorious new drink for your trip. It's hard to understand the guzzle, but it's something about flip-flop the flip-flops and not getting sauced. Feels good to know you met the old one. He knows more about nature and how to fix it than anyone. Says goodbye to you. It's hard to understand the guzzle, but it's something about flip-flop the flip-flops and not getting sauced. A bargain.
Guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those side missions. While you guys were watching those, I managed to get myself all the way over here to Whiz. So now it's time to see what Whiz has to say.
Whiz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Whiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod?
No,
Whiz remembers
I
you
don't.
were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded from you, despite the years. But Whiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier the deeper you go. But says it helps to have friends with you to plumb those depths.
Tell me about my childhood.
It was a tragedy, but also sad that you chose to leave. It's a miracle you made it on the outside on your own. That land is harsh, they say. Whiz says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are ready to face them again. He knows you've returned to face Lupa Lupin, and that confrontation is as inevitable as the tides. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever, but you've always been able to rise like a bubble to the surface, no matter what. He knows that though the tides of history may push you in one direction, you can always lay your own course.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a Dr. Octopus vibe from Spider-Man. Like, it's just the tail just reminds me of Dr. Octopus on how you stand on his legs. I will have the video up there, well, the picture of Dr. Octopus up there, and don't you guys agree with me? But to answer his question, since we defeated Lupin, I'm ready to forgive.
Ultimately, it's your choice. You were the one to be wronged and have lived with the consequences. He believes in consequence as it's a direct result of action. Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Did you make the decisions that brought you here, or are you just a pawn of fate?
I make my own choices.
Glad to hear that. He only wishes he was that sure about himself. Amazed the world is going to continue on, but happy to hear it. Still so many things to invent. Impressed that you fought so hard to keep the world spinning. Thinks you were smart to join with the Myriad. They have a rainbow of ways to approach any problem.
They're colorful for sure.
Thinks that kind of diversity brings strength. But that's not nearly as important as this. Whiz says that you should let the past dwell in the depths. But there's something else down there too, gnawing at the Tree of Life. He's named it the Merc Puff. This is why he's tinker-tonkering with the octopod. But the lid got stuck, so he needs a big enough tug twister to open it up and let you a-going. He can't leave the surge station, so you must help him find a tug twister. There's a wound-up mecha Fingro in the mecha stadium that still has one stuck on its back. Find it, and you'll find the tug twister.
Okay, I have two questions. What is a tug twister, and what is a mecha Fingro? I'm gonna ask, what is a mecha Fingro?
It's definitely made to lend a helping hand and do the heavy lifting. Toxanol records mention it as an automaton made for moving bionucleus matter into storage areas.
Okay, so our aura is somewhat light. So now we're going to this mecha stadium to get this tug hit twister, or okay, where's the door? I completely lost sight of the door. Ooh, nope.
The story will go on
Here we
as
are.
long as there is someone there to listen.
And guys, we still have not named Demon Judd. I think I'm gonna just name him Poe. I don't have a certain reason why I wanna name him Poe. I just think he just needs a name. And Poe was the first thing that popped in my head, so therefore his name is Poe. So, back to this mission. What is a mecha fingero? I have no idea. Hopefully by going to this mecha stadium, we'll be able to find out. Oh. I was getting attacked while I was stuck. That is not a good sign. And I wonder if I can fast travel as well. Nope, this part is yet to be discovered yet. Good, we got a new part to discover, guys. I also been thinking that I might live stream this after I finish the game and just explore each area of the map to its fullest.
An old home. Could be something to it.
Where you at, my jet? Where you at, my jet? Well, Poe, where are you? Poe. Come here, Poe. Poe, we don't have time for this. You're the king of all beasts. Of all beasts, that's what I would like to think he is. Because, guys, we can have more actions.
That's the hot hut. Wonder if there's anything still inside.
Okay, so I am going the right way. But I need to make a shortcut somewhere.
Supposedly, mounts like that can smell fear.
Well, it's a good thing that I don't fear nothing. Okay, so Poe, you're not gonna make it across that. Don't you run away from me. Just keep on going. We're almost 200 meters out, so let's keep cutting across here, Poe. And not get stuck on the way. Why is there so many enemies out at nighttime? Guys, I'm always running around at night, but this is the most enemies I ever seen. Oh, I don't like that.
Don't want to point a finger,
I don't like
but
that.
the mecha stage is the enemy.
Okay, so let's keep moving. And since he's electric, let's go with the biohazard. What, another biohazard? No, not the electric. Oh, that's good, that's damage. I thought he would be resistant to it. Okay, so what do you have to offer? Okay. Some flared shorts. I think I'm gonna scrap
Don't
that.
understand how you could do without this.
Okay, so now let's go find this mecha finger.
Gonna need a key of some kind. Need a key.
Okay, so it has to be generated somewhere in here. Okay, we got some loot.
You
I
hardly
guess I
ever
can
see
keep
those.
that, and 2 half packs. Where's the burger box? Okay, so that does a full circle. Here we are. Then leave that there. This here. That there. Sorry guys, I had to sit up for a second. Okay, I see now. This here, that there, this there. Turn that there. Turn that here. Nope. This one's more confusing than I thought it would be. Okay. Am I really struggling on a breaker? Okay, so what did I miss? Ah, so confusing. Why is the last breaker hard? Okay, so I definitely gotta get this. That goes there. Okay, so let's start from the top. This one, that one. Let's see. There. Nope. Ah. Well, guys, I'm end the video here until I
This
get
is an epic
this
already.
breaker working. So
How it
I'll
ends
see you guys in
is
the
up
next
to
few
you.
minutes. Guys, welcome back. The funny note was, as soon as I stopped the video, I got the breaker. So I'm kind of disappointed in that, but at the end of the day, we're end up moving forward, and that's a creepy hand. That's very creepy.
You need to line up the switches so they match.
So we have another breaker. So I wonder what this goes to.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it.
Okay, so I was looking at the wrong one at first. And there we go.
That's it. The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it turned the grabbing hand into a helping hand, too.
Mecha finger. This mechanical marvel is one of its kind mount. It has a gun built into it. To aim the weapon, press L2. Okay, so
Night is the time to
Oh, wow.
take care of business.
okay. I'm getting an Addams Family reference too, as well, with the hand. So I wonder, is this added in my mounts as well? I think that would be pretty cool if it was added. And guys, I really want these beasts right here too.
A pause place. Probably cleaned out, but you never know. Get ready.
Okay, so let's keep making our way back to Whiz. And this is a pretty cool little mount. I thought the little mecha horse was a pretty cool mount, but this right here, it takes the cake so far. And guys, if you are enjoying what could possibly be the last video of Biomutant, please destroy that like button. And also leave a comment as well on any game suggestions, anything you want to see different in the games or live streams. I take all of that into consideration, guys, and it helps me make better quality videos for you guys. Okay, so we're not going that way. I don't know where to go. Well, I can always fast travel back, but I don't want to lose the mount. So, do I have the mount? Oh, yes I do. Okay, cool. I do have the mount. I'm always in combat somewhere, man. Like, I can't never be on my own. I'm gonna be by myself, you know. The only thing I want to do is just fast travel back, which I completely forgot about that I could do to save time.
We are lonesome animals that spend all our life trying to be less lonesome.
Okay, so let's fast travel back here. Then, guys, it sucks that at the end of the video we get a submarine. You know how much fun it would have been just like just riding under the water, under all the goo? I think that would have been pretty cool, in my opinion. So it just kind of sucks that this could possibly be the last video. Okay, so let's talk about the Dr. Whiz.
He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now realizes brute force won't do the trick. You need something slick.
I'm slick.
Well, he means slick as in greasy, so you can lube the hinges of the lid. He can't argue against the fact your fur's shiny. He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. Problem is, he's all out. He knows his old friend Choo Choo always keeps his grease sprinklers well filled. He should have an extra that you can borrow. He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkler. The Merc Puff is crunching bark by the minute. Whiz heard he's currently stranded at the end of the line, so it should be easier to track him down now compared to when he's running rails.
Okay, so let's go track down Toot. Oh wow, he is far. And it has to be in a place that is not yet discovered. And the closest fast travel point I have would either, no, I think Bionucleus 7-8 would be too far, so basically we have to go to out of date. And I think I'm gonna call the new mount as well. I don't know what to name that hand, guys. I'm still kind of creeped out by it. Like, it's weird. That's the weirdest mount I have seen so far in this game.
Feels good to be alive.
Oh my god, look at that. That is creepy. I really hope you guys do not have nightmares about this. That is so creepy, and we're still a little bit ways out. Yeah, he's a little bit slow. but he is definitely one of the most well, I want to say well thought of mounts. You actually had to really take your time and think about, hey, let's put a rideable mechanical hand in the game. And it sucks. It can't give a rock. But on the bright side, it does have a built-in gun though. Hey, he's actually doing the little gun thing as with the little finger, like the little finger trigger thing. I think that's a pretty cool feature as well. I can say if I would design this, I definitely would have gave it like a machine gun to it. Okay, so I'm tired of you. I'm about to call in Poe. Cause Poe can jump over stuff and get to where I'm going a little bit faster, and you have 5 fingers.
Don't be fiery. It probably won't bite.
It's not gonna bite. Poe is not gonna. Oh wow. Just make a run for it. Come on, which way do I have to go? Which way do I have to go? This way. No, please don't fall off. You come this far not to fall off. Okay, so let's try going around the opposite way. Always one thing in this game. Either you can't jump over nothing, or you can't run up nothing. I always gotta find a secondary path to something you want to go when it's right around the corner. See, like for instance here. How much farther do I have to keep going up? Because I don't think my character's gonna make it. Okay, you don't have to go that far down, you know. Wow, all my time of running through this game, I have not noticed this. So, okay, I'm just gonna follow these rocks up here. I definitely have to. They look like a lighthouse. So I would definitely be exploring that lighthouse as well. Come on, people. Come on, people. I got places to be. I don't have time to play with y'all.
As long as karma exists, the world changes, and we change with it.
Definitely don't have time, guys. Maybe next time. Hopefully we can get clear of the water. No.
You've reached the end of the line. Bet you can find Choo Choo here.
I want to know how many side characters I've found so far. Because from my understanding, guys, there's 16 side characters in this game. Okay, Choo Choo, let's talk.
Choo Choo knew you would make it to him one day. All you had to do was follow the steel path. The rails might be getting rusty, but eventually they all converge on him.
You like rules?
Wonders who doesn't like rules or rails. They keep you on the straight and narrow and bring you right where you belong. Says you followed the rails to where you need to be, but tracks have switches in them too. The question is then, will you keep on the same track, or look for a way to hit that switch. You seem like you're on the right track already. He just hopes you don't get sidetracked onto a darker path. Whichever way you go, he wants you to know that the rails never steer you wrong. Stick to them, and they always bring you right to where you're meant to be. Wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life instead of another. If you could go back, would you switch tracks or keep chugging along the one you're on?
Regrets. I had a few. Or my track is the right track. My track is the right track.
Likes your sureness, the way you keep at it like a chug-chug with no way to reverse. Seems like the world came out of its rut and is chugging toward higher ground again. Can't thank you enough for hitting the brakes and working to turn the world chug around. But let's not get derailed. Says he's surprised to see anyone this far out, but sometimes the wrong train does take you to the right station. As you can see, he didn't plan to make a stop here, but now that he had to, he's really happy to see you. He says his name is Choo Choo. He's been off track since the world started dying, but he's trained his mind to stay positive regardless of the situation.
I make my own way.
Thinks that's fine, but there's no path in this world that's not been already made. He's convinced the tracks are like the paths our lives take, and you must deal with the outcome, even if you didn't lay them yourself. This time, though, he was sidetracked and needs a new wingnut to get back on track. Wingnuts are easy to find, as they're fitted on any in-front chugger-chugger out there. The challenge is taking them off, so he's happy you're here to do it for him.
Can't have him sidetracked.
Says you're just like he used to be, a one-track mind, but going the right way.
Guys, I've been doing some thinking since we're getting to the end of the game. I think I'm gonna try to like prolong the game how long ever as I can. So I will be stopping here. If you enjoyed today's episode of Biomutant, please hit that like button and also leave a comment as well. If you're new to my channel, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos, and I really do hope you like what you saw. In order for you to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you guys will know when I update about my YouTube channel, live stream, or just simply upload. If you're not new, welcome back, fam, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Biomutant. Guys, until next time, be blessed, be safe, stay hydrated. I love you all. I'm out.